Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video, we will learn about the spinner in the Android application development. We'll try to learn about this one. So first of all, what is a spinner? A spinner is a component in the Android that opens a drop-down list and the user can choose one item from the list. So it is something like a drop-down item. And once the user selects something, we can run specific operations based on their choice. That is the main thing. For example, let's say that you are having a drop down list of all the countries. If the user selects the Germany, the app needs to display Germany on the screen. If they select Netherlands, it needs to display Netherlands. Pretty simple, right? So let's try to build an example project in the Android Studio to understand it better. So before that one, what I would be trying to do it is, if you are I have already created an Android project, right? So this is the Android project which I'm trying to use it. But if you want to do it means, so you can create a new project yourself or continue with the existing one. Now let's try to go to our XML or something like this, and here in my code view I will try to, so I will delete this entire code. So we are having this image view, text view and all those things, right? So I will delete this entire code. Now we are having only the constraint layout. Okay, let's go to the code view, design view, sorry. So what I would be trying to do it is, in this design view, first of all, let's try to go and add a text view. So the text view where you can able to see, so here you will be able to see. So I am adding a text view, and what I would be trying to do, so let's try to add some content to here. So here I will add some 300 dp, and for this one I will add some 50 dp. Okay, so now the text size, I want to make the text size to something around 20 sp. Okay, and the background color, so whatever the background color you want, you can make it. So background color, I want to make it as something like red color. Okay, so I made it, and now what I want to do, I want to add the text color. So text color, where it is, I want to make it as this one. So here I want to copy this one, and here I will paste this, and I will do this one. Okay, so this is the text color. And if you want to do it text style, I can make it as a bold also. And the last one, what I want to make it is, so here I want to make the gravity to the center. Fine. So hopefully this one is fine. Okay, now I want to add the spinner. Now next, add the spinner. So the spinner is located in the, you will find it under the containers in the palette. So let's drag the spinner. Okay, and you got the spinner, so I will drag it here. And here what I will be trying to do it is, so here let's go into this one, and I will do the wrap underscore content. Okay, wrap underscore, the layout which would be wrap underscore content. So fine, now that's it. So now we have both a text view and a spinner on the layout. Let's give them IDs. So first one, this one will be spinner country. Let's try to do is spinner country. And the text view, what I would be trying to do it is, I will try to take it as a result. So this one I will take it as result. That's it. Since we are using the constraint layout, let's set the constraints, center both the things. So here you can select the control and like this, and what you can do, we can do the center horizontally. Okay, and let's try to set the margin top something like whatever the things we are having it right here. I will try to add it like this, and this one also I will try to set it like this. That's it. So now this completes our layout design. So now we need to fill the spinner with the data. So for that, for this one, what we'll try to do is, we'll go to here in our strings.xml file. Okay, so we will fill the data. So whatever the data we want, you will fill it here. So we will be using the string array. So here let's try to take it, and I will try to do the string array, and name is equal to countries. So these things, these are all the data I will be trying to use it. So here each one you will be having the item, and I have the items with me. So just copy and I will paste it here. So this one we can use it as the data source. Okay, so now we have an array of countries ready. So time to switch to Kotlin code. So inside our main.activity.kt file, okay. So let's try to implement the here. So late init where spinner of type spinner, and the another one which I want to get it is late init where result which is of type text view. Okay, and the another one which I want to do now inside the onCreate function. So let's delete this entire code. Now inside this one, so let's try to connect them with their IDs. Spinner is equal to find view by ID, and here it is a spinner, you know, and here you will be adding r.id.spinner country, and here you will be having the result is equal to find view by ID, find view by ID of r.id.result. So fine. So now we have set this one. Before moving on, I want to explain you about something important, the adapter, which we'll try to learn about this one. The adapter is nothing but it acts as a bridge between the data source and also the UI. So an adapter is what? It connects the data to a UI component. Here the data is nothing but the data which we are trying to write it as an array here, string array. And now the UI is nothing but here the, what is this one? The spinner. So now in order to highlight this all data into the spinner means, so what it will do, in order to, we need to create an adapter so that the adapter will connect the UI with the data set. So we, in order to link the between two, so we also use adapters later with other components like list view, grid view, and all those things also we'll try to use it. So let's create an adapter. For creating an adapter, what we need to do it is, so here you can use val ArrayAdapter is equal to, okay, ArrayAdapter dot create from resource, and this takes context is nothing but our application app context or main activity, and you can use the data which you are getting the data array dot r dot array dot countries. So this is the data which you are able to, and here we need to tell what is that one. So here we need to tell about the layout. So here you will be able to see the layout. So what is the layout? So there is an it is an integer ID. So we have this integer ID in our Android dot layout. So let's try to give it Android. Android. Let's try to make it enter so that we can see it one by one down. Android dot r dot layout dot simple spinner item. So I want to show this one as a simple spinner item. So here what is that we are trying to do? This is our context of our activity, and here the array we created in the strings.xml file, and here android.r.layout. This one is default layout for the spinner items. So that's it. So now let's also set the drop down layout. So we need to set the drop down layout, or otherwise if we don't set the drop down layout, the design will not look nice. So here what I will do, ArrayAdapter dot set drop down from view from resource, and here you need to do Android dot r dot layout, r dot layout dot. So here what I need to do, simple spinner drop down item. That's it. Now what I can do, so you got the adapter, so just you can spinner dot adapter, we have an adapter to this one, so you can attach this array adapter to that one. That's it. Finish. Now we have did this one. So at this point, if you run the app, you will be able to see the spinner is filled with the country names. So now if you try to see it, let's see the output for this one. So here you will be able to see the items has been highlighted, okay, with the design. So we are able to see the items. So fine. So now we are able to see the output. Now whenever I have selected, let's add the functionality where selecting a country displays its name on the text view. So that is one thing. To do this, what we need to do it is, so here in our main Kotlin.file, okay, so here to do this, what we need to do is we need to implement an interface that is nothing but adapter view interface. So adapter view dot on item selected listener. So adapter view dot on item selected. So this one will try to make you import members. So let's try to import these two methods. So here I have imported these two members. So now what I want to do here, so here this is the thing which you need to understand it better. So here we are having the parent, that is nothing but our that is the adapter view which you are having, and view is our view, and here we are having a position, tells us which item has been selected, the index of that one, and ID is nothing but the ID of that one. If you are having an ID of that one. Now what I would be trying to do here, so here we got the things, right? So here I can update result dot text is equal to, so we got the parent is nothing but all the items, get item at position. So we got the position, okay, and we need to convert it into dot to string. That's it. So now here you'll be able to see some red color it is coming. So it is expecting that the parent can be null. So if you want, you can keep that is nothing but if parent not equal to null. That's it. So now we are able to see. Then we set it as a text as well. Finally, don't forget to add this line. So when we created the spinner, so don't forget to add this line. That is nothing but spinner dot set on item spinner dot on, sorry, not set, on item selected listener. So this one should be with this one. Okay. So the spinner we are having it, right? So on item selected should be implemented this in this interface, which we have implemented in this one. Okay. Now let's try to rerun this one and see the output, whether we can able to see the output or not. So now whatever the thing it has been selected, here you'll be able to see the England. If I select the Germany, so we are able to select the Germany. So now we are able to successfully, whatever the things we are running it, we are selecting it, we are able to view it in the text view. That's it. So now that's it. That's how a spinner works in the Android. So we have learned how to design the layout, add data, how to add the data using the strings.xml file, and we have seen how to use an adapter to connect data and a spinner, and finally handle the item selection with a listener. That's it all for this video. If you found this tutorial helpful, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more Android development tutorials. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.